Hello and welcome to the next episode of Stellaris with me, Windslayer. It has been 6 days since I looked at this campaign, so I'm probably going to play on a relatively low speed, not the fastest one. I think that I wanted to change some species somewhere. The Kettlings. You got good number of them in our borders, I thought. I went past them a while ago, huh? I'm confused. Maybe it's something else that I wanted to do. No, that's another campaign. The Kettlings are in my multiplayer one. I can't remember what I was trying to do now. Curses. I'm so forgetful and I don't have my notepad. It's not great. I think I was thinking about filling up some of the habitats so that my people were doing stuff that was productive. This one's on energy. Looks like a lot of them are focusing on energy right now. I feel like we were almost done building a ring world thing somewhere. Just can't remember where it was. We got 500 days left on that. Some Gaia worlds we can go inhabit. This probably has somebody on the way to it, right? I mean, I guess there's no guarantee. You take somebody from Gallium to here. Looks like we're kind of running a touch low on mineral income. If we can increase that, that's probably best. So, Hishix. You probably aren't too recent of an addition to our empire. There it is. Oh, hello. Somehow you don't have any robots. Wonder if they do.
Initiating communications.
No, this place is pretty isolated. Neck of the universe. Give us some stuff. Oh, they want terraforming crystals. I'll keep that deal in the back of my mind.
Colony founded.
Here's some robots. We could use these, I guess. Yeah, let's take Mergru, Carp, and try and take some synthetics from there and land them here. That'd been near where we were looking. There it is. Robots, go here. We'll build better ones once you land. Oh yeah, and we saved Mother! Yay! So happy this place hasn't been completely ruined. Place. Alright, let's build some robot pops to go here. The mineral ones will make us... Oops, need to do multiple pops. Oh, I'm so happy. We're resettling Mother. These ones right here can make us energy. guess I'll just put those ones there for now. Don't know what we're gonna do with them. Looks like I already set up these things. Neat. Forgot about that. We could replace all that stuff with better stuff. I'll think about it. Let's see. Just gonna pause this for a bit. Just let the game run for a little bit while I settle some things. This will be able to get upgraded pretty soon. Where's the pop that it's working on right now? Can't see the one that is growing. Oh, there it is at the bottom. Enemies. Yes. They're already dead. Because we were slowly clearing the unbidden out of their old space, right? This might. We should settle this one, I think, next to Heze. Well, they can't come through here, can they? So what I should be doing is clearing out these ones next. I might do that soon. I have influence to spend on it, right?
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Construction complete. Yes. I don't think there's anything else I want to tell them to build here. This is an energy dude, so I guess I could put them on energy.
Colony established.
Okay, good. This is something that I wanted to watch. Once we're done with things like this, then that's time to pause the game and manually upgrade things, I think. Put this guy here for now. And now let's go through and make a bunch of mineral dudes. You know what, this can just be a mineral planet. I know it's got a Betharian thing here, but I want more minerals right now. What do you think? What would you recommend I do in this situation? Probably unpause the game, right? Start building the buildings. This to me seems like the best change that they're gonna make. How you spend minerals, how you get them, that kind of stuff. Hey, we can afford to build another starbase, therefore we should probably go in here, find a decent looking spot. This will do. Upgrade. Don't forget to come back and look at that.
Construction complete.
Just takes them a while to build things. Alright, I think I'm ready to turn up the speed of the game again. We can build a ring world anywhere else in this area. I feel like probably not, right? There may be one other location we didn't get to yet. Terminal egress doesn't have one. Let's bring some back into like our own territory again. I think if you build up that, then we'll all be better off.
Construction complete.
There were a bunch of like little tiny crummy habitats that we could go for. That would really boost our energy income. So I might do that. Give me some energy dudes. These guys are good at energy. So we'll put them in these habitats. Also, star bases. Let's go look at you, see if we can find any that haven't been upgraded fully. This guy's about to be ready for things like this. We'll give him a resource silo. So everybody knows a complete anchorage has a resource silo. It's only reasonable. They're now more outwardly xenophilic. Aw, that's good, because I think they were xenophobes, like, not too long ago. That's why they made a bunch of claims on me. These jerks. Get rid of your claims. I don't think I have claims on you. You have claims on me, dude. Just saying.
Construction complete.
I might take these two and just blast through one more system here. Why not? We have the fleet power to do that, and like apparently we can't stack any more fleets in this system. Also, let's colonize this from the most recent colony here. Put more of these guys where we want them. We really don't need more research, so let's just cover this tile. We have loads of research. Tons of planets still dedicated to the task. Way more than the AI has, so we're always going to be ahead of them in terms of that. Yeah, let's grab some habitats. We got loads around here that we could fill up with just like peoples. Little energy peoples. I mean, if we have the empty habitats that somebody else built, we might as well take advantage of them, right?
Construction complete.
So we'll send some people all these little habitats around the universe. Even though probably just building ring worlds is the optimal way to do this. Let's pause for a second and see if there was like a place I really wanted to build a ring world. I know that I wanted to keep building. That was a pretty big priority. Yunduk. Maybe, I guess that's one place for one. Here's another Brill Star. No, that's pretty isolated. Then again, if I put them by the preserve and other things, it'll be easier to protect, right? Let's put it deeper in my territory first. Let's try like right here. Ring World. Have fun. Trying to remember to come check on him in a little bit, so we don't waste the time on that. Be pretty sad about it if I didn't make the progress that I could have. Should really claim these systems. There's a couple with like good minerals right there. Looks nice. All these are inside sectors, so I kind of want to take them outside of the sectors so I can actually manage them.
Construction complete.
I'd like to tell you what to build. Who are they again? Yeah, we agree. You're gonna rebel and be a problem again? Because that would be annoying. I think I'm gonna start integrating them actually. Because I didn't like that they rebelled. It's either that or we release them and try and invite them in the Federation right now, but there's a chance that they wouldn't take that. So I guess we integrate first. Profits retreat. Wow, there's a size 25 right here. It's a holy world. We might have to claim that holy world eventually, just saying.
Construction complete. Engaging enemy station.
I wonder if I'm gonna have to do research here. Yep. Go survey it. And we'll send this guy back. Cool. We can upgrade this now.
Construction complete.
Let's put more minerals there. And there. Ooh, we're losing minerals. We can take Omniferous acquisition if we want. 76, 80. Yeah, we'll take that, I guess. Seems okay. Alright, that star base has to be ready for us to go work on it now, right? Still upgrading actually. It's gonna be a bit of time. Clearing out stuff, building up our stuff. Seems all good to me. Oh, I've got somebody in chat. Sorry guys. My phone didn't load up chat properly. Hello. Waste not, want not. I have a question regarding the borders. I'm watching a Stellaris playthrough 2.0. Players in war now. When the player takes control of a starbase, he instantly shifts his border towards it. How come this is happening and can still happen in 2.1.7?
Construction complete.
It's the Total War mechanic. Anybody with like a determined exterminator type thingy on him will get a Total War goal on anybody around them, and anybody around them will get a Total War goal on them. It's just a unique mechanic which allows you to expand easily. It's pretty useful in like the mid game. In the early game it can get you wiped out if you have that thing, and that's why they have the Colossus project. You can take the Colossus project to get that stuff going again. Hope you guys are still in chat. I missed that because I usually use my phone for chat, and I just noticed it was disconnected from chat for some odd reason. I think I went to text my girlfriend because she texted me at the beginning of the stream, and then when I went back it didn't load up properly. But yeah, sound off if you're still there. I can answer questions about Stellaris. It's actually very boring right now at this point in the universe. I'm just slowly building up to the point where I want to expand.
Survey
Sweet.
complete.
Nice. Gioun. How do I say that? G-O-H-N. Gioun? Gioun? I hope that's close. Kind of looks like John. Gian? Is it Gian? I think it's Gian. That's gonna be my guess right now. Glad that I got to answer your question, dude. I like answering questions when it comes to Stellaris because I think it's a complicated game and it's kind of hard to get into, especially with the current build, but it's definitely worth the time. It's just such a gorgeous game when you go to war and you blow up everything. This star system right here has a lot of stuff. I think I can turn this off with Control F9. Yes. Alright, goodbye numbers. There's like a bunch of fleets stacked on top of each other. Kind of hard to see actually. But that's a lot of fleet power right there. Like, each one's 200k. If I hover over it, you'll see there's like 12 of them. Scary. The second to last pronunciation was good. Like John, basically slightly different. Gian. It's probably Gian instead of Gian. Is it like Gian?
Construction complete.
Is it more like a GE sound than a GI sound? Now, not John. Gion. I see. Ah, Gion. I can remember that now. But yeah, this playthrough is basically turned into a synthetic one. Got a lot of nice strong synthetic units. And it was a struggle to survive. The Unbidden usually doesn't get this strong in my past playthroughs. We spawned in the two opposite versions of these guys, the Unbidden, which is very, very rare. Geon, indeed. Geon. That's a neat little name. I'm glad you understand the question. Sometimes when people have those slightly different names, they don't understand what I'm trying to ask. But that's good teamwork there, buddy. But yeah, if you want to see like other new players try and like understand the game, I've been playing multiplayer with some people on Fridays, and I have some stuff on my YouTube channel where we kind of go through this stuff together.
Construction complete.
I think there's been like 2 or 3 people that have joined the campaign with 0 experience in Stellaris, and they just are asking questions all the time. It's pretty neat, pretty good. It's pretty fun for me actually.
Construction complete.
I could see how some people wouldn't enjoy it, but I do. I'm weird. I'm gonna take this out of the sector for now because I don't want to accidentally not micro the planet stuff. Hey, we just terraformed some stuff. Let's make you into a Gaia world because it's worth it. And you too, Gaia world. All these things were uninhabitable because of this silly Unbidden coming in and destroying everything. Alright, let's see, you got a questions regarding the borders. So if determined exterminators declare war on me and take control of one of their star bases, do I instantly take control of territory, or do I have to make a claim on it and still wait for the war to end status quo? When you're fighting them, it's an entirely different war system than any other empire because they had the total war goal. So all you need to do is just do what they did. Fly into their system and you should be able to reclaim this territory. Now whether or not that's going to be easy is another question, because those exterminators get a lot of bonuses to like war basically, so you gotta like use federations to try and counter them if you can. That's right, I was terraforming. That's what I was doing. I was terraforming the universe. Yeah, Total War is weird, but it's fun if like you know how it works. You can take advantage of that with like Colossus projects. Just expand like crazy. I think it's fun. I'm a glutton for punishment though. I like challenges. So like playing a determined exterminator and just having everybody hate you, that's kind of fun. As long as you're not playing on these settings. I've turned up the AI I think to the hardest setting. I can't remember what I went with at the beginning of this playthrough, but I think it was the hardest setting of AI, and then we got 3 times crisis I believe, which was a pretty good challenge for me. I enjoy it.
Construction complete.
We not finished the ring world that I wanted to try and start? Where was that again? It was like right here. Building 90% sweet. Alright, we're gonna hang out here for a little bit because I would like to make sure that when he's done, I'm here waiting. Yeah, sounds very risky for the one doing it as well. Definitely. Like, you can get eliminated very quickly as a determined exterminator. In fact, a lot of people in multiplayer, if they see you playing that, they're gonna be like, well, we don't want that person to get fleet power. Let's go kill him now. That's kind of sad when it happens, but can you blame them? Alright, we can do something on this planet. What do we want to put here? What's he built towards? Ring world construction. We did it! Yay! Spend minerals on that. But this guy, he is supposed to do mineral stuff, so we'll do mineral stuff. Ooh, what's this? I just got some buzzing. But I can't tell what it is from my phone. It looks like a follower. Is that just is that what that was? I think that's the follower noise, but then my phone also buzzed because no, that was my girlfriend texting, I think actually. Yeah, it was a follow noise, wasn't it? Sweet. I need to make different noises for different things, because like every once in a while I'll think there's like a raid or something, because It's like at the time of the day when I've gotten raids in the past, and it's confusing, man. I just started using those alerts. I'm glad I did, because I think it's a good way to let people know what you're doing.
Construction complete.
Or not let people know what you're doing, to let me know what other people are doing. But thanks for the follow, dude. I appreciate that. If you want to see like my upcoming schedule, that's on my page. I've got that in the channel page, so if you scroll down underneath the stream, you should be able to see information about when I'm doing Stellaris and RimWorld, Banner Saga Factions on Sundays, and yeah, the Stellaris multiplayers on Fridays.
Survey.
All the times are in Pacific Standard Time, because that's where I am.
Establishing colony. Colony founded.
Totally. Like I said, I really do enjoy helping out new players. Because I remember what it was like when I first started. It's an intimidating game, but it's like very fun once you get into it. Mineral guys, make me more minerals. Robots are really good, in case you didn't know that. You kind of want as many robots as you can afford to get, unless everybody else has robots. Then it can be really bad, because the unbidden will spawn in, and not the unbidden, the contingency robots will spawn in and just kill everybody. Nobody likes contingency dudes. They're evil.
Construction complete.
Mostly because they make synthetics really terrible. Like, they make your synthetic pops really less productive. But in case you didn't know, here are the modifiers for just being a robot. And then you can mod them to be specifically mineral and energy focused. It's very easy to fill in the right tiles in the current tile system, that is. That can all change with the new update. It probably will all change with the big update that's gonna come out sometime in the near future. Who knows when exactly. Let's make this guy a, what you call it, energy 1, and you get to have this for Unity production.
Established.
At the moment you have the base game, but you're learning the DLCs as well. Just read up on them. Yeah, they really add to the options, so like if you start to get bored with it, definitely look into getting some DLCs. But I think if you do multiplayer, you get access to the DLCs without actually owning them, so it's a good way to try them out, if I understand correctly. I could be wrong about that. But yeah, I think it uses the host's DLC to kind of set the universe. So that's one way to kind of get access to everything. I feel like I need more energy income. Oh, because I'm way over on planets, that's why. I can afford to keep building up these dudes. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that the synthetics are locked behind a DLC, because they actually do have the best current modifiers, and that's because when they first released them, they were pretty bad. They weren't that great. And then they just they made like a DLC for them, and they became the best. Which is kind of weird, kind of annoying. Like, in a weird way, it reminds me of pay to play or win. Be right back. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Where's this Alpine? Oh right, yeah, no, we just did that. I know what's going on here. You need to be better, and then we'll all be happier.
Colony founded.
It's what's for the best for our society. Oh, and they don't even have a Capitol building there for whatever reason. Okay. And this will be it's the Paradise Dome followed by a bunch of energy things. Let's build them some energy dudes.
Construction complete.
I think just a handful of these will really increase our ability to just kind of build up fleets. We'll be able to go way over our naval cap.
Construction complete.
He's really not happy. Oh, because he became a xenophobe. Why are you a xenophobe, dude? A xenophobic robot. How strange. They're living up to their name, the XenoScum consensus. I'm like, well, we gotta be scummy here, or else people are gonna get suspicious. We wouldn't want that, would we?
Construction complete.
This guy's an energy dude. That's just... yeah, I guess we could do that there. There's also energy. More energy. And I guess if we wanted to, we could put the visitor center there as well. Let's upgrade that. Go around the planets, upgrading our stuff. Oh. Are we no longer a rival, or are we a rival?
Established.
Could end my rivalry with them. Guess we don't like each other anymore. How sad. Guess this could go there. Energy. Let's get some more energy.
Construction complete. Establishing colony.
Ooh, yeah. Let's build them this. And some, what do you call it? Robots. This is where the game gets really fun. You just click, 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 click. I think if I just spend like a day on this, you know, the next 4 hours or whatever, then I'll just be able to go to war really quickly and easily. I don't have to worry about the enemies even putting up a decent fight because they don't know how to like build their planets in order to actually do research. Hey, look at this. This thing has a special thing on it. A Citadel of Faith. Why don't we land like here or something? Forgot where this was, but we'll land here anyways. It's in the L-gate system. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Did we ever get past that one thing? Here. Still taking forever. Alright, let's go in here. Build the robots for this one as well. Yeah, we're like way over the capacity on planets. We need to do something about that. Need to hand something over to somebody. That'll be what I do next. Nice, you're back. I forget what I was talking about when you left. Let's see, you're saying something about DLCs. I think I was saying how like you can try them out if you play multiplayer for free, if I understand correctly. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know if you'll be able to like build a synthetic empire, but like you'll be able to go to the enclaves and maybe have access to the event chains that the host has access to or enables. It's a pretty friendly approach, I think, to multiplayer. I do love the way Paradox treats it. Their fan base, I think, is pretty friendly and effective. Such to make this a mineral thing. There's more mineral tiles here than other things. Alright, we can now build out this. Let's go clear out that. Hey, Silas is here. Welcome back, Silas. How are you doing today? This Monday.
Construction complete.
I think you may have seen this campaign when the Unbidden was getting a little bit out of control, and I was trying to like make sure they didn't blow up all of this space. They were trying to get to my ring world when it was like my only ring world. Now I have like 6 or 7. And I'm just kind of like enjoying the fact that we're winning. You're doing okay? It is Monday. It's not bad. But you know, it'd be better if it was still Sunday, right? I think that's how everybody feels about Monday. And best are like, yeah. Could be Sunday. Did look like in Horan's Discord that he was talking about organizing the next MP sometime this week. That's pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to doing his one, because last time we did that there's like, what, 20 or so people? That was busy but very fun. Like, I think that I enjoyed that more than most multiplayers, because of just like the sheer number of people who were there and like reliably there and able to play. I've been able to get a couple of people to show up to to my Friday things, but like every once in a while they'll just have like things come up, and when there's only 5 of them, if like 2 or 3 of them have 1 or 2 things come up, then it can really like make going to war difficult. Especially on the settings that we're trying to play on. I've had to delay the past couple weeks, I think. At least the past 2, which is a shame, because we're about to go to war on like Grand Admiral difficulty with 5 times crisis on the way. I don't think the con has woken up, but it could
Complete. Construction complete.
stuff. You can't wait for 2.2. You can get rid of this core system cap. I really agree. To be fair, your Friday MP has lasted for a long time. Yeah, we only do like 2 hours at a time, and it does draw out over like quite a long time, which can make it difficult if your schedule changes over the summer, between like the school year and the summer. Totally understand it. Should have put more of a drive to like meet multiple times a week, but like it seemed like Friday was like the one where we could meet the most regularly. Ooh, I think I got a reply to my email from earlier. I have to take a mini break like in an hour just to read that, but I won't do that while I'm recording for the YouTubes. Bigger MP makes it so you can reliably get enough people for a session. Definitely. That's why I like Horace thing, because it's just like if 1 or 2 people can't make it, you don't really notice as much. It's just like, okay, yeah, they'll be back, hopefully. But the rest of us can keep playing. Ooh, I'm losing energy. That's probably because they just went into combat. Once they fly back into the shipyard, it'll be fine. That's my prediction. Hey, nice. Beast Gaming, you're back, buddy. Do you remember this playthrough? I remember this right here. The Beast system. Found an easy way to semi-navigate sector systems, even though I don't like it either, to be honest. Just make one large sector, then you can click on the planet button to shift through the planets and just edit them. What do you mean the planet button? What's the planet button? If it's one of the later planets, unless you actually need to put buildings on or upgrade, click lot. But yeah, I don't know if I know the planet button. It's next to the sector thing in the outliner. Let me see if I can find that really quickly. I'm gonna pause this. So if I go to sectors, there's a planet button. Oh, this button? Oh, I've never used this button before. My word, that's a useful button. I didn't know that was a button. I thought it was an icon. You just taught me something about the game. I like that. Alright, cool. That's a lot of border gore. Those last around 3 sessions with 2 hours. What? To be fair, I like FFA, Total War, No Diplomacy only games. Oh, Fanatic Purifier? Is that what that is? FFA, Total War? We were just talking about Total War. Oh, yeah. Did I just take over this fleet or something? I must have. I don't want others grabbing that. Send a scientist over there. Scientist. Try and make it over here soonish. And we'll have this guy just jump here. That should do the trick. Yeah, the border is pretty nasty right now. Don't worry. Once we clear out the unbidden, which I'm gonna take my time doing, we'll be able to wipe out the AI real quickly. Do whatever we want with them. I'm just like enjoying the fact that I can build now at my leisure. I don't care that there's like a bunch of clicking and it's kind of pointless. But now I can just relax and be like, I win. If you guys want, I could try to conquer the universe. I could try and up my influence gain and just be like, hey everybody, you need to not hate each other. Let's be all peaceful together as one. Let's build some of these. Super exciting, right? I decided that I wanted some energy production, so I'd fill in these habitats just for that reason. Look how much I'm over the cap and still making positive energy. Nice. Could probably get rid of some of the ones that I already did this on. So if I wanted to cycle through my planets, there's nothing like that on this stuff, right? You can go to habitats though pretty easily. They separated that into its own thing. So this has all of its orders. We could probably put that back in the sector safely. Let's go figure out which ones I've also given orders to. Yeah, this one can go back in the sector safely. Same with you. We'll deal with the other one in a second. Let's put that one in there first. And now let's go through and click the tiles. The sector system does add a little bit of micro. I really don't like how the AI handles sectors at all. I tend to just grow slowly so I can micro it all like to the tile. And while that's optimal, it's kind of tiresome, as you can probably tell already. I'm not enjoying just clicking on each tile and being like, hey, let's get these solar things. Nice. This thing's ready to be settled. Might send some people from over here there. We do have one of these robots we could send there. What do you guys vote? Should I send some people over here just to fill in my space? Kind of want to just colonize everything that I have so that I can be like, well, now I can rationally attack the others and be like, well, they didn't join us peacefully. To be fair, you may have 3 all-time core systems and the rest you use for designing. What do you mean by designing? I'm not sure I understand that. I might, but I might not. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Scroll down. Starbase time. Yep, we got some empty stuff we can mess around with. Probably even upgrade another one just to say we upgraded something. Like this limit's gonna raise pretty soon, I think. I don't know how often the stuff it jumps up to the next level. Designing, develop them to give them to a sector afterwards. Ah, I see. You like to feed them into sectors after you've done that. So like you have a sector that's probably like mineral focused and a sector that's energy focused. You give them leaders that help out with that type of stuff, right? Or research focused. I feel like I could do better at that type of stuff, but I like this type of style. These are my peoples. We were uplifted. That's my founder species right there. We were uplifted because we were getting smashed around by the unbidden. Not really focused sectors. What do you like to put into your sectors?
Survey
I usually put energy into my sectors, or not energy, research into my sectors, because like you get all the research from sectors, whereas you only get some of the minerals and energy directly. Sweet, that was just terraformed. So what's this? These people should be happier now. I know you're spiritualists, we got robots, but like, come on. Don't be jerks. Yeah, we went terraformed a bunch of this space while we had pops on it. They weren't too happy about it. Where did my construction ship go that I sent over here? Oh, game. There we go. It's freaking out. It's like we don't understand what you're trying to do. Like you would normally just keep ring worlds and high focus planets in your core. Luckily in 2.2, look when the sector systems out as is know it. Yeah, they're getting rid of like a lot of things. It's gonna be really fun to see how the game changes, although I do feel like there is going to be an optimal way to play, kind of like synthetics are just kind of the best way to play at this point in time. There will be a way like that in the future, it just won't emerge for a little bit. People won't know what that is. The meta won't be there. They're just kind of hitting it like kind of a soft reset on the meta, which I'm excited for. More than anything, I think that's gonna make it easier for people to roleplay, and yeah, if the other systems in play make it so it's the empires actually feel different, they operate differently. That could be a really neat addition to play with. A part of me is always going to be skeptical, but like I'm still optimistic.
Complete. Construction complete.
And yeah, we have no idea when it's going to be released. My prediction is like 3 to 6 months. I don't think it's coming out in the near future. I think it's going to take a while. That's what they keep saying. Like, they won't announce a date. If it was close, they would announce a date by now. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. So glad we got these planets back after the Unbidden bombed them. A bunch of jerks, right?
Construction complete.
You like the new system that replaced the Core 6 system that ties into Unity and research cost? Yeah, it seems like it's going to be based on like districts now instead of other things, right? The Unity cost and everything is going to be based on the number of tiles basically that you can build on, but it won't be tiles. They got like a new name for it. I think districts are essentially what tiles used to be, right? Is that a reasonable thing to say? Am I crazy? Should that fleet have a leader? Probably.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
We're making a lot of minerals. I think I can afford to build up another fleet. Should be good for now. You think making tall empires is more viable? I think it's going to be yes and no. I think it's going to be easier to make tall empires, but it'll also be potentially easier to take off those few planets off those people, so that it's risky to build tall, and you got to get allies and play smart. Like, you can do it, but you got to really play off your neighbors and how they're interacting with each other, which can be kind of hard to pay attention to. Hey, there's the preserve. We could take that back. Like how mother and brother and everything, they don't have they're not Gaia worlds. Should we fix that? They are being terraformed. I'm already fixing that. Good. Mwahahaha. The administrative system, something, etc. If you go over the administrative cap, it increases unity and research cost. Yeah, I heard something about that, but I don't know if I know what that means, the administrator cap. Is that like the number of districts you're allowed to own? Or like the number of pops plus like the number of districts or something weird? I'm a little bit worried that it's just going to be like too many numbers at first, and it's going to be even more intimidating for new players. But as long as it's intuitive, I don't think it will be a problem. Let's put that in a sector. We don't need that one. Enjoy life as a sector, in the sector. Alright, unbidden. Where do we want to take from you next? Guess I could get another scientist up here to kind of help out with this whole process. It's slow going. Every system, district, and planet adds something to your administrative cap. So it's not just like one for each one. They're going to be weighted. So that's going to be pretty... That's not going to be very intuitive for people who haven't seen the game. I think it will be good for people who understand the game. What we've seen, system adds one planet, planet adds 2, and a district adds 2. Okay, I guess those aren't too different, the weights at least. Starting cap is 20. Ah, yeah, that one says Gion. Gion? It's Gion, not Gion. Gion. Look at this guy go. You think it's better and easier to understand than the current system where like the tradition cost is weighted on similar stuff? Like, it doesn't really explain how that it increases up here, I think. Can't really see it because I've completed my stuff. But yeah, it's probably going to be a little bit easier to understand. than just like a raw planet cap. And if it kind of like, they can kind of, I don't know, move multiple things into one number, then there's less numbers, and that's easier to understand. My brother told me something interesting about numbers, how like the brain doesn't do categories very well past the number 7. Like your brain can categorize how many pencils are in front of you very quickly if you drop 5, 6, or I think 7 in front of you, but the moment you start dropping like 8 objects in front of a person, their brain just takes like twice as long to actually process the information. Which is kind of an interesting thing about numbers. Like, you don't think about that type of stuff very often, but if you understand it, it can be very useful for like studying and whatnot. He was like a biology major. So they kind of studied the stuff that helped them study. It's cheating, right? Yay. Edict duration. Whoa. Whoa. It's going to take 20 years to do edict duration. Just get chemical bliss, see if there's anything else that cycles in that's better. Let's try and keep an eye on that, because I don't think it tells me when each thing is complete. It might.
Establishing colony.
I might need to change down MooBot. It seems to be going pretty frequently. That was something I set up a long time ago and haven't looked at really since. Alright, so this is the engineer robot. Just about done surveying, and I'll bring them up here. This guy.
Survey complete.
It's time to teleport across the universe. You are just a robot, so that seems a little bit more realistic than when the other dudes do it. You know what I mean? No! Governor died at age 268. Man, I hope I make it to 268. Just being honest with you guys. That doesn't seem that bad at all. It's ancient. And he probably started off with like a lifespan of 70 when he was born. He's like, I'm not gonna make it to 100. 268. Alright, let's find a new governor. You're not in charge of anything. That seems like a mistake. That must have been like a leader that was elected or something. Synthetics are good, right? I would like a synthetic. I'll just train up a couple of these guys if we can. Yeah, he's good. Shipyard dude. He can be in charge of something. And then army dude, whatever. I don't need an army dude. Let's try and cycle until we get a cool looking synthetic. Man, some bad ones. Hey, psychic. I'll take you. Unity, minerals, lifespan. There's a robot. I'll just use those ones for now. Enjoy your sectors. I don't have robotic ascendance. No, I don't think I went. What do you mean by ascendance? I do have robots, and I do think I went for full ascendancy. Maybe I didn't know. No, I didn't, did I? I took the flesh is weak, but I never went for the full one in this one because I felt like I needed to use them to stay alive against the unbidden, and then maybe the fallen empires when I made a mistake in leaving my federation to try and join the non-aligned powers. I was like, I don't want to join the non-aligned powers, and then like they formed, and I was like, actually, I do want to join the non-aligned powers, and then they were like, we don't want you, and I was like, well, I don't have a federation, and they hate me, so that sucks. Iron Man, why? I did make some mistakes, but in the end, it made this campaign a little bit more fun, so I'm okay with that. It's the strongest ascendancy. What does it do exactly? It lets you turn everybody into synthetics, and then like the robots are all cheaper. I don't think I forgot it. I was just like I didn't want it, you know. I could have got it, but for me, it's almost too good to be fun. Plus, you can just like why would you want to force people to be robots? You can just make robots like wherever you feel like it. Like this. Now I have nice, good robots for all kinds of things. Also, we need to get rid of some of these farms. There's no need for this many farms. Like, you're crazy, man. Yeah, sure, you can have a little bit of research. My research is slowing. I can assimilate pops. Can I assimilate now? I can make them into cyborgs. I like the cyborg traits. Plus psychic, cyborg plus psychic. Can't you make like psychic droids though? I actually haven't done that before. I thought about trying to do that with this profile at one point. But I didn't get around to it, as you can tell. I was just like, well, I don't want to get wiped out. So we'll try this out. I think the next time I play with robots, I'm going to try and go for that. You can just basically turn into those assimilator dudes, huh? Seems evil, man. We were like the people who like to treat people with respect and dignity, including the robots. It was kind of my way to try and not have the unbidden spawn right on top of me, but yeah. Or not unbidden, the contingency. Because I hate the contingency. And I think if you treat your robot pops better, they you're less likely to get, what's it called? Contingency. Alright, I can definitely afford to build up more boats. I'm way in the green. Yes, this is a decent one to just give battleships to. Look how much minerals and energy I'm making. Yay! I was building that ring world over here. A part of me kind of wants to do what I did with that one playthrough where I released everybody after conquering them and then just like let them do what they wanted. That was pretty fun. You can make psychic cyborgs with OP stats. They're really good leaders, right? If you also bioengineer them. You've read up on the sector thing in 2.2 again. Anti-steam sectors still exist, but they're going to be automatically generators on system clusters. You can take control, but you still need to put a governor per sector. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm okay with the cluster idea. It seems like they could introduce something like vassals, and maybe expand upon the feudal society civic, which I was always really excited by. I love the idea of feudal space societies, but we never really got that with Stellaris. Let's go with like a mineral planet again. More of these, please. Like, the nice thing about sectors, if they work properly, would be that I wouldn't have to do all this. That's the whole point of it, but they don't do it well. They do it really, really poorly, so it's worth doing it like this. I hate that. I hate that that's how things worked out. I bet once they're at this point, I don't really need to worry about this. I bet I could hand this over to sector to be pretty safe, but I don't trust it. Also, it has a giant 25 Gaia world right there, which we haven't gotten around to settling for whatever reason. Yes, that's definitely our next target, I think. We'll land here, I think. What's the planet there? Something rather. I don't see it in the list here. Yeah, here it is. Antac. Go land there. In Jurist. Have fun. Send people there to hang out and party eventually. You only get governor's bonus for each sector. Yeah, you gotta choose your sectors wisely. I think I have a pretty massive sector in the north. 42 planets. Seems okay. Send them there. Where's this? The preserve. This micro ore preserve. Fortress. Nope. Why would you go onto a tile that has nothing? Seems really strange. Yeah, this has some mineral tiles, so we'll go hang out over those. Alright, just put one of these here. This will be a nice mineral production area. I could change this to be a energy dude. Yes. We'll have one energy dude right there. What do you think about the leaders that I chose there? Were they good leaders? The Resilient isn't very good, but I think this is good, right? Being able to build ships for cheaper, that can be actually very powerful if you put them on the right thing. Like, this right here is under my direct control, so I should probably put him in charge of this stuff right here. So if I get in a pinch, I guess I switch him over to places like that. It's a lot. There must be a lot of little star bases in there. Once he's done with this, we'll send him over there. For science, I could probably afford to get the will to power and then just actually expand a little bit quicker here. But then, like, I'll make less unity over time.
Construction complete.
All the scientists appear to have jobs. That's good, right? I'm hoping this time next week I'm on a different Stellaris campaign, because I really don't see the wars against these guys taking very long. I'm gonna need a point to cut it off, and I don't think it'll be after I conquer everything, because with claims, it's gonna take quite a bit of time. I can't take Colossus to conquer everybody. So maybe it's gonna be once the Unbidden and everybody's dead, then I feel like we can call this like a win. Because like everybody else in the galaxy is pathetic compared to me. The best is inferior. I'm not really sure why these guys aren't leaving. Once I defeat the Unbidden, do you guys think these guys are going to come out and try to leave their systems? Because right now it seems like they're kind of stuck in their home systems, and I'm worried about like when I take out the last Unbidden port that they may just like start pouring out and killing a bunch of people. That would be bad. Definitely something I want to avoid.
Construction complete.
There's a mineral dude. Same with him. Just gonna commit to it. I want minerals here.
Establishing colony.
Then again, there's a Betharian stone right there. We'll make this like this, but we're gonna cancel him and build a energy pop right there. Because we can. Yay. That looks productive.
Survey complete.
My arm's starting to feel better from yesterday, or I think it may have been Saturday that I just started aching like really bad. Out of nowhere, no reason. It's not like I injured it, banged it or anything. I just like lifted it up and it popped, and I'm an old man. Something like that. I feel old, falling apart. Should I get rid of some of these? I mean, that just seems wasteful. I have way too much food. Make everybody happier. That's better. I'd rather make people happier. I love that this tile has Betharian stone on it, and yet we're almost making 50 minerals from it. If he was happier, we would be. Here, this one's making 50. Let's switch him around. Now he's making 51 minerals on a place that has Betharian stone. Glorious.
Complete.
Wonder what their rights are. Or not you guys, I want to look at the robots. What are your rights? You got citizen rights. We can't actually set your rights when it comes to robots. They just have rights, I guess. It's kind of weird that they're in a different system. I think that's going to change with the new 2.2 update. I mean, it would make sense, right? Alright, robot. Got a new mission. Oh, it's already been surveyed. Never mind.
Construction complete.
Guess we'll take this guy. And put him back there. Enjoy. It should be quite glorious.
Construction complete. Construction.
Recycling thingy expired. That's a good one, so we'll get it again. One expires in 80, 85, 76. So we definitely are going to want to save our stuff for the Grand Fleet. Even though our economy is doing a lot better than it was, we still have to save up. I think it might be time to go back to our expansion planner, see what we have in terms of like things we haven't taken. Size 24 right here. I'd like to send somebody there. Somebody go take Pure Ash. Jeez, there's a lot here. That's our capital. Let's move the next one to here and then change the tile layout. Yeah, let's go there. Don't really know where to start, so I guess we'll do this right here. Expansion planner. Routes. It's around here. We got a gateway. It's near a gateway. Got plenty of gateways back home, right? Yeah, the home has like a thing right there. So if I wanted to, I could hypothetically just send some robots from here. To here.
Construction complete.
Go with that there. And hope that I don't forget about anybody. Because I can be forgetful. I still have planets that I shouldn't. I need to hand off some of these. It's just people in general. I think the one down here Yeah, that one needs to get handed off to... Oh, it has been handed off already. Well then, in that case... You need to hand over, I guess, something like this. All of this is in the L-gate system.
Construction complete.
About a year away from this being done. So halfway through 73, we want to go check on that. Between 73 and 74, basically. 2,673. Oh yeah, and our star bases, I haven't looked at those in a while. Let's go check on those. I think it's time to cycle back to that.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we can even afford to get another one. I haven't been paying attention. I have more star bases than I can support sooner or later. I guess if they're a little bit more remote, that's better, right? Oh, and Silas, if you do want to know what I got for traditions, I can read that off to you right now. We got technological ascendancy, research speed. Okay, the flesh is weak. Start of the ascendancy path. Transcendent learning, which isn't that great. Probably should have done the robot one instead of that one, but I like having good leaders. We got world shaper, which I can't remember who recommended. You may have recommended that, Silas. Somebody definitely recommended that to me. We got galactic wonders, master builders, galactic contender for the fallen empires when they awoke, and then defender of the galaxy for the endgame crisis, which I think we handled just fine. Who just died? An admiral, huh? Of old age, died at 200. It must have not been like one of my special ones. Still, that's kind of sad. I still feel like if I use my fleets poorly here, that the Aberrant and the Vehement, they could start spawning in a bunch of dudes, causing problems for the whole galaxy. Like right now, they're just slowly losing fleet power to me. One fleet jumps in, gets a little bit weaker. I get a little bit more XP. They lose some dudes. Get some reinforcements. The fact of the matter is, we got some really strong fleets just hanging out in here, getting that XP. I may have like a Titan somewhere, not participating.
Construction complete.
For the most part, people are being useful.
Construction complete.
Oh yeah, let's build some people here. 20 minerals right there. That looks like a lot of minerals. I wonder why he makes that much. Let's just go through this like this. How about demolish and build?
Construction complete.
Like to build another thing here.
Complete.
To replace this with this.
Complete.
And that with this. That looks productive. At least, yeah, you know, looks somewhat productive. Come back to that in a little while. Time project. I think we have all that stuff. Just saying. Ring World, where are you? I think it's time. Ah, we're 2 months too early. They're no longer our rival, huh? Well, maybe we don't want to be your rivals either.
Construction complete.
I should just kick out my rivals and then let me go to war with them. I think I was hoping that they would have their own like robotic civil thingies or uprisings, whatever you call them. And they haven't. They started to have a couple
Initiating
a while ago.
communications.
I think there's still a decent chance that that stuff spawns in. It just hasn't happened recently.
Establishing colony. Construction complete.
We're establishing a colony, huh? That's good. Happy for us. Alright, this guy could use a little bit more minerals. Let's give them the minerals.
Technology discovered. Construction complete.
Yay. This planet is pretty much done being microed. Goodbye, planet. Here it is. Where do we want to land? Like here? Or there? This is probably good. Send this guy right here. Could get rid of this. It's nothing I really want to replace it with though. It's okay. Whoops. Go survey that.
Complete.
This guy can just go right there and survey. Or not survey, claim.
Complete.
Neato. Good for you, buddy. I remember all this space right here was empty until I started fighting the enemy back. Same with this stuff right here. It was all empty. They claimed it again. After all my hard work, they're like, yeah, it's ours now, thanks. It's very nice of you.
Construction complete.
Let's just do all mineral things. Yeah. That's a good planet right there.
Construction complete.
It's going to take him a bit of time to survey that. This is our enemy's main fleet, it looks like. They're just hanging out right here. There's a 90, there's 200. This hasn't gotten any stronger since, like, I don't know, 30 years ago. It's just kind of like been stuck at that point. I'm worried about settling all of this because these guys will come out and just kill a bunch of people, right? Or they could, hypothetically. Still,
Complete.
it sends some people from, like, that place that began with an I. Send some people here. Land right here on the food tile. Oh, we're no longer in charge of that one fleet. Cool. Whatever. Yeah, and when the unbidden come through, I hope they don't throw away that 300k, because that's a lot. Why is somebody down to 120? Should definitely have more dudes than what they have right now. We can take 32, so we'll take 32 from over here. These guys, they'll group up. There's another one that was pretty weak. You can take 31.
Construction complete.
It's a less clean number. Do 30, I'm sure. That'll do. Now that system's nice and full. Oh, restream bot. Something about YouTube. Does that mean I just got a YouTube comment and this is the relay thing? That's pretty cool, man. I like that. Looks like maybe a Russian name though. I don't know how to say that. It's got like a C, a backwards R, and a BA. That's cool. I like that. I wasn't sure if that was working at all. I had a feeling it wasn't because I hadn't seen anything yet. Guess those comments just don't come through very often, at least not yet. I just started doing the YouTube stuff anyways. Guess some defensive platforms could be okay. We'll go for that now. I bet there's like a bunch of delay if it's gotta like send it from YouTube to here. But who knows, maybe I'm wrong.
Initiating communications.
We're at like our mineral max, dude. You don't need to do that. Nanite world, size 20. Missed it earlier.
Colony established.
Alright, let's get the size 20 ready. Takes like no time. It's like another place around here. This is the one I want. Try and colonize around here. That will do. Let's go through the existing planets. Might end up getting rid of this one really quickly. Then again, it's so isolated. It's kind of hard to give up. Decisions. Looks like these guys all have jobs, so I'll just keep telling them what to do, how to think,
Establishing colony.
that kind of thing. They're robots. They need programming. Don't look at me that way. Don't judge me. This is Stellaris. You're supposed to do things like this all the time. If you're not, you're doing it wrong. I think we might end up putting this in a sector now. Oh, we never got our living metal. Yeah, let's get that. That could be nice.
Construction complete.
Sector. We can have this place. It's awesome. I'm sure you're gonna like it there. Star bases. Let's go down to the bottom of the list. I actually have some stuff I didn't get around to. I need to pay better attention to these things. That means I can build more fleets. Yay for fleets! I think this guy used to be happier. Let's go back to here. Still loads of these all around the place. I think this used to actually belong to me. Yanduck. Yeah, that definitely was one they blew up. It was bullies. Another nanite world though that I missed. Which one's expansion planner? This one.
Construction complete.
Right, internal egress. Actually, do I want to do that? Terraform that one, then I can't make this into a ring world eventually. Hold off on that one. I'm gonna call it Don't Terra. It's the Don't Terra. Wonder if I'll remember to not Terra that. If I'll be dumb.
Establishing colony.
I'm probably gonna be dumb, right? Alright, let's fill this one up. Let's go with some energy pops now. Put them on all the energy tiles that I can see. And we'll go back to this and make it all minerals, I guess. Because minerals is always the name of the game. It's gotta be that. Make this this. Let's make this minerals, and we can unpause here, I think, now. There's a food tile we can replace with one of these. Good for us. I'm glad that the Paradise Domes are no longer locked behind traditions. No, never dumb. Dagmar's here! Hey Dagmar. Welcome back. This is a nice relaxing stream. Just trying to build up my fleets while also my economy, and it's going as planned. At least so far.
Construction complete.
So have him go here. Build up that. And try and follow those guys. Get like these guys to also go there. For some reason I'm losing energy. Capacity overload. That would be one way to lose energy. Production targets, not nearly as important. Not right now.
Construction complete.
In fact, I probably didn't need capacity overload at this point in time. It's probably better to build into other territories. So this is about to expire. In just a couple days, actually. Then we'll buy it again. Grand Fleet time! Woohoo! Didn't even have time to get over here to watch that.
Construction complete.
Good job, fleets. I'm proud of you. Just terraform that, because I guess I forgot to do that earlier. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Hope you can forgive me. I wonder how strong I can make my fleets before the year 2700. Pretty strong, right? If I keep doing this at this rate. I'll have a couple million, right? We got 180 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11 fleets that are that size. Maybe we can get to 2 million fleet power. Let's do it, guys. Go team, go. Oh, we got unemployed pop somewhere here. It's not good. Make me energy. These. So many things at the top here. Let's take another one. Send him over here. You know what? I'm changing my mind. You go here. And you go here. I'm just gonna build slowly like that. But yeah, my alarm for 2 hours just went, so I'm gonna wrap up the YouTube episode here. I will continue streaming for another 2 hours, so don't worry. No need to go anywhere. But yeah, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'll see you around for the next one.